Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm going to try to keep my train of thought on this video. I'm still in a little bit of almost a state of shock. But basically, what's happened, I got a letter yesterday in the mail. I'd been expecting it. It's from the county, from the tax department. Last year, when I got my property tax bill for this house, they had a notice in there that they were going to do a reassessment of the properties here in this county on January 1st. And it said you'd be getting a letter in mail in February telling you your new property value. And I got mine yesterday. Like I said, I'd been expecting it. And I'm like a lot of other people in this county. It's basically sticker shock when I open that letter. Now, they don't tell you in there what your new tax bill is going to be. It just gives you what the county now says your property is worth. This house that I have literally jumped 60% from what it was last year. So I don't know what my new bill is going to be, but I know it's going to be outrageous. There's some people in this county that have seen a 70% increase in their new value. Pretty much everybody is at least 30%, and a lot of them are higher. Now, this county, they did a reassessment in 2017, and I know the values went up a little. It was not a big jump. I didn't get this house until 18. But I know they did one in 2017. The values went up a little. It was not a big jump. They did another one in 2022. They said they're supposed to do it every 5 years. In 2022, this particular house that I have, it took about a 28% jump, something like that. In the tax bill, it went up probably around 28%. And that's only been 4 years. And they've went ahead and done this one. And this time, the value was literally 60%. So if it's like it was last time, the tax bill is probably going to be somewhere around a 60% increase in that. They're still working, having to get all the rates and everything worked out, but it's definitely going to be a sizable increase in the tax bill. And I'm not going to pay it. This house is going for sale because this is not taxes. This is literal robbery. That's all this is. This is robbery. It's extortion. They're going to charge you this kind of money, and they're the county. You either pay it or they'll put a lien on your house and then basically just dispossess you and take the property, and they'll sell it to get their money, and you can go live on the street or whatever. This is literal robbery. There is no justification for a 60% increase in property values. Now, I know here 2 or 3 years ago real estate was going up, but most places now things have leveled off, and in some places prices are even coming down now. There was about like a real estate bubble. It's basically popping. Prices are actually coming down in some places, and now this county wants to go up 60%. What are we getting for that money? We're not getting anything for it. There is no 60% increase in law enforcement or fire departments. The roads in this county is not 60% better. Nothing is. There's no justification for this. So I'd been thinking about selling this house anyway. There's some other things I'm wanting to do, and when I got that letter yesterday and saw what this house, the value is now, a 60% increase, that just made my mind up. This house is for sale. This is not a big house. It's just an average size house. I have a small yard. If this was a mansion sitting on 500 acres of ground, I could understand a sizable increase, but there's no justification for this. This is ridiculous. So I need to get a couple of things done around this house, and then this house, it's going for sale. I'm not paying this kind of money to live in this county. It's not worth it. I'm going to try to get me some land if I can. That's what I'd like to do. Oh, down where I used to live before I came here, I used to have a garden down there. I'd like to do that again. I don't really have a good place here for a garden. We used to have some chickens years ago when we lived down in the Uwharrie Mountains. We had chickens down there. I'd like to have some more chickens. So basically, if I can get this house sold and get set up like I want to, try to get me some land. I want to do pretty much some homesteading. And if I can get set up like that, I can start doing some videos about things like that. We'll just have to see what I can do with this house and what I can get and where I wind up. Because if I can sell this house, I'm definitely leaving this county. And depending on what I can find, I may even leave the state of North Carolina. I don't know where I'm going to wind up. But I know one thing, this house, I'm not paying this kind of money on this house, because this is literal robbery. It is robbery, it is extortion, and I'm not going to be a part of it. This county, the county can kiss it. This house, it's going for sale, and I'm leaving. I'm done with this place. So we'll see what the future brings, what happens here, and where I'll wind up, and maybe I can get into some different types of videos somewhere, hopefully in the not too distant future. Maybe I can start doing some other types of things. We'll just have to see what happens. But as far as it goes right now, I'm through with this county. This house is going for sale. I'm done, and I'm leaving. Thanks for watching, y'all.